going on overtime?
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, everyone. I had to get my gallbladder removed recently, and I would be lying to you guys if I said I wasn't excited for my post-op high. But to be honest, I can't really decide which one I like better, because while the fentanyl slaps pretty hard, you can just hit the fuck out of that morphine button like it's cookie clicker, you know? I was there for like a day and a half, and the entire time they had me on an NPO diet, which means I couldn't eat or drink anything. And the entire time they had fucking Precious's big ass coming in every few hours to check my vitals. Fucking honey bun sticking out of her pocket. Like, what is that shit, man? It's fucked up. But at least I got a new pair of grippy socks for the collection out of it, so it's not all bad. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard, a couple of years ago during COVID, we traded an international arms dealer by the name of the Angel of Death for a WNBA player. And like, I'm here for it, guys, I am. I just don't think she's putting up enough points for it to be worth it. Like, I feel like all I want to see is a triple-double average, or we're going to need to rescind that fucking trade. I also think we need to stop giving terrorists awesome nicknames like the Angel of Death. You know, we gotta take him down a peg, not turn him into a poster on a fucking edgy teenager's wall. And I also saw recently that another United States athlete got caught and arrested for having weed on them in Indonesia this time. So I guess it's time to free the Bali bombers. I was talking to an old friend recently, and he asked me what I've been up to, and I told him I've been doing comedy for a little over a year now, and he asked me, how well does that pay though? So I answered honestly. I told him, listen man, I'm a comedian, so my bar for success is if me and my friends don't all have to share one bag of Coke all night. And by that metric, I'm still failing. Check back in a year. So when Ozzy died, it made me think, right? Like every time a celebrity dies, the last thing they did is really loved and cherished. Like I watched that last Ozzy performance probably 10 times now. But what if the last thing a celebrity did was dog shit? Like Ray Liotta, no one's gonna go back and watch Cocaine Bear with nostalgia, you know? They're just gonna go do cocaine and watch Goodfellas. I think there's a lot of common sayings we grow up with that don't really make a lot of sense, right? Like, I think whoever came up with this saying, there's no such thing as a dumb question, they probably had a lot of really fucking retarded questions. Another one I never really understood was I would never wish that on my worst enemy. Because I feel like if that's your position, you don't really have a worst enemy, you know? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely have a small list of people in my mind who I hope their entire family gets cancer for the next 5 generations. North Korean work camp style, fuck them. So, have you guys heard Kanye's newest song, the Heil Hitler one? No? Okay. Well, it's pretty crazy. In the music video, he's got a whole group of people just chanting Heil Hitler, doing the salute and everything. Which made me think, like, I hope they got paid really well. Because, like, you can't work for Disney after some shit like that, right? Like, maybe Nickelodeon, because Dan Schneider's already said a president there, but honestly, I just think it's wild that all Kanye had to do to keep guys under his control was make him Heil Hitler, but Diddy had to drug and fuck him. But he's getting out in 4 years, so maybe you'll learn. I don't know if any of you remember a couple of years ago, also during COVID, there was an online conspiracy called Pizzagate. If you don't remember what it was a bunch of people online. They thought there was a pizza restaurant in Washington, D.C. that was trafficking children for politicians to have sex with. And it all culminated in some schizophrenic showing up with a gun demanding they let the kids free. Which, in my opinion, is a lot better if that same schizophrenic showed up with his gun demanding that they let him fuck the kids, but I just like to think about some poor Italian man laying concrete and putting up drywall for 25 years just so he could save up for this pizza restaurant that he's been dreaming about since he was 6 years old. Then a couple months in, a bunch of retards online started going, hey, we know your fucking kids in there, stop that shit right now. It's not fair, man. You guys ever been way too fucking high at night, just scrolling through YouTube and you zone out, snap back to, and realize you're 30 minutes into what you thought was a 5-minute ad for a guy selling those fucking tubs with a little door on them so you can walk in? And because you also look a little bit like me, before you switch it off, you listen to him. Like, hold on, let me see this. It's got you in the bathroom taking measurements and shit. Next week, a tub shows up at your door you don't remember fucking ordering. Fat people problems. I'll leave y'all with this last one. I read an article a little while ago that said scientists think ADHD is a development from hunter-gatherer times to let the gatherers know when they've picked a piece of land clean so they can move on. I just think that's a really rude way to let you know that if you have ADHD, your ancestors were a bunch of bitches that picked berries. And one last thing before I go, just leave y'all with a little piece of knowledge. I just want you to know that if you're really high right now, it's not just the drugs, there are indeed bugs in your skin, and you should make your way to the bathroom and cut them out right now. Thank you.